Hey Sagittarius, how's it going everybody? Welcome to Blue Mountains Tarot. This is going to be your reading for the first half of February. These are general readings. Please keep that in mind. Only take messages that resonate, leave the rest behind. I do offer personal readings. If you're interested, you can contact me below in the description box to set that up. And thank you everyone in advance for all of your likes, shares, comments, contributions, and support to the channel. I appreciate that. Let's take a look. Sagittarius. What is the message for Sagittarius? February 1st to the 15th, or whenever you find this video. Messages for Sag. Death card, okay. So there's a big transformation and change here going on for you guys, Sag. That is an ending to something, but it always has a rebirth to it. So there is some kind of transformation and change taking place. What's this involved? What's this? What is this here? Six of Wands. This is amazing. Whatever you feel here, Sagittarius, that might have been an ending. Sometimes we see endings as negative or bad or failure. In your case, it's a success. It's a victory. There's something here that I feel like this energy of like when you didn't feel a sense of recognition in something and you feel like kind of squashed, or you felt maybe you were belittled or smaller, made to feel smaller. I feel like this whole thing comes out in a very you get a lot of recognition, you get a lot of victory, you get noticed for what it is that you're doing, what you're succeeding in. Let's see, this is really good. That's a very successful transformation. Sometimes transformation and change can be a little painful, but I feel like this for you, Sag, is Six of Wands, which is very much a sense of victory and success. Four of Cups. Okay. Page of Swords, okay. I feel like one of the things that you're learning here, Sag, or that you're realizing is that in the past or before this newfound sense of victory, success that you're going through, you were sort of maybe doing things, taking things upon yourself, helping other people. You were doing things that I feel now you have the ability and you say no. I think that you may have been doing things that would have been helping other people, but maybe disappointing yourself. It's kind of like going from a yes person to maybe saying no a little more frequently, or just refusing what it is that is no longer working for you, or it's no longer serving you. I think you've kind of limited your level of communication, or limited who and what you say yes to and what you say no to. I think you're being a little more discerning on things. It's kind of like there's a little bit of a quiet nature to you, instead of over-explaining yourself or over-offering, overextending. I think you're just politely kind of nodding, or just saying, thanks but no thanks, politely declining things. Yeah, Page of Wands. There's another offer. There's another. You're taking the things that are positive for you, and maybe the things that aren't, like I was just explaining there, you're not. Whereas you may have once been doing that with that Page of Wands, kind of a bit of a yes person, but now you're saying yes to the things that inspire you, encourage you, bring you to a place that helps, serve your purpose, rather than sort of giving away that energy. Four of Pentacles, okay, protecting your energy. You've got the Four of Cups, the Four of Pentacles. You're guarding, you're protecting, you're saying less, you're just holding back. Why is all of this? Let me just see something here, because I do feel this theme kind of happening. I think it's mostly because you were just over giving. Any insight or healing energy for this, for Sag? The King of Pentacles. Yeah, it has to be worth your while. Has to be worth your time. Has to be worth your money. It has to be something that brings you a sense of reward or, a payoff in a sense, not out of a selfish or greedy way, but it's kind of like, I need to gain something here as well for the efforts that I'm putting in. So I think that there could be somebody in your life here that set an example for you. There could be this King of Pentacles, somebody here who showed you a sense of value or a sense of purpose, or a bit of helping you see your worth, helping you see the value in what it is that you're offering others, whether that's through workplace, personal life, maybe it's like a coach or someone like that. Somebody here that sees and shows you almost it's kind of like the King of Pentacles is somebody who makes, does well for himself, successful. He's showing you this. How did he get there? He didn't get there necessarily by just bleeding out his time, his money, his energy, all these things. He did this because he was practical. He was fair. It's somebody here who plays fairly, that sort of works towards a common ground. Clarify the Death card. Let's see here. That's Scorpio energy. The Moon and the Hermit. You definitely put an ending to something. I feel like this other situation, whether it's a person or a job, didn't see this coming. Maybe there are some of you here, Sag, that didn't see this coming either. You didn't maybe realize that maybe you're on the receiving end of being walked away from or released from something, being let go from something. But I feel like it was a little bit of an unexpected with the Moon. It sort of held, there's a bit of I just feel with that Hermit and the Moon, there's a little bit of mysteriousness to this energy. So maybe that's what you're coming across as to some. There's a bit more mysterious energy there, not really. I do feel a little bit of that quieter energy as I picked up earlier. This transformation, this change, this ending, it's given you something here to reflect upon, to really think about the path that you're leading, where you're really tapping now, you're listening to your intuition much more. You're following what's best for you. You're discovering a sense of the unknown in yourself, in your life. So there's something here about whatever was unknown to you, whatever was, maybe this was the mysteriousness situation or energy around you, maybe within a person. I think you're sort of kind of seeing through some fog. You're seeing through a little bit of that. I keep using the word mysterious, but that's what it feels like to me. It's something that it's not quite easily noticed by others. There's a little bit of inquiring or looking into that or seeing beyond that. There's a deep level of intuition with the Moon and that Hermit. I feel like you're really following your inner guidance. You're following your wisdom, where you're being led to go. Where you're being led here, Scorpio or Sagittarius, is maybe a little bit of a mystery. Maybe there's a bit of an unknown vibe to what's going on, but you're being led to where you're supposed to be, because that's where you're going to be recognized with the Six of Wands. That's where your change and transformation comes. There's a rebirth here. The Hermit kind of goes away and spends time doing some self-contemplation, self-reflecting, to come back a little bit renewed, or a new path, or a new set of concepts or ideas, new mentality. I just want to clarify the Moon. I'm curious about this. I keep saying mystery. So what is this unknown or secret thing? What is this around the Moon energy? The Sun, your happiness. You have divine masculine and feminine. This is like shining the light on your emotional well-being. It's what's mysterious here is that you don't kind of see this new beginning. This is something that lights the way for you. This is what I was kind of saying with that Hermit. Like, he's able to see through the fog of something. And it's a brand new beginning for you. This is like the rebirth. This is birthday card. This is new life. This is new beginnings. It's new energy. It's something that brings you to a place of much more contentment and happiness, recognition. You're in the spotlight, Six of Wands with the sun. So something illuminates itself here, Sag. It's kind of like, even in the, it just illuminates. I'm going to say it that way. I used the fog earlier as an example, but you definitely see this path forward, and it's almost like an aha moment where you realize, like an arrival. It's really seeing what was meant for you to shine, but you had to kind of bury or put something behind you, or be in the dark a little bit, or be in this sense of mystery in order for you to finally show up and see what was coming ahead. So this is awesome. I love it. It's the happiest card of the deck. It's Leo energy. You have Leo, Pisces, Virgo, Scorpio if you are connecting with somebody. Again, I think you're choosing what makes you happy here, Sag. I think that's the little bit of saying more of the no, the unknown, not being so available to everything or everyone. You're following what makes you happy, and for some of you, this major change in your life is needing you to maybe retreat or pull back or not express too much of your emotions. Okay, you're definitely listening to your intuition a lot more, because I feel like some of you, when we say yes all the time, for instance, we may be going against our gut. We may be going against the grain where our heart is like, I really don't want to do that, but we verbalize that we're going to do that. Our mind takes over and says, yeah, I'll help you, but really you don't want to do something, or whatever that is. So you're definitely following here where you're meant to be, what you're meant to do, what you feel like doing. I want to ask about this King of Pentacles for you, because I feel like there is a male energy there. It could be female, but I feel like it's somebody here who is representative of stability, financial abundance here. Let's see what's going on with the King of Pentacles for Sag. Ace of Wands. Yeah. This is this person that I was saying that somehow shows you a little bit of guidance, how he got there, he or she, it doesn't matter. How this person established things is by the creation, by the Ace of Wands. Following through with passion, helping you. Maybe you're working alongside somebody here who really helps you to create. There could be a little bit of financial learnings or backings or something around stability in order to create those things that you've wanted to do. There's a brand new beginning with this. It's, again, you have the sun. You have like this energy, Sag, where it's like out with the old and in with the new times two. It's like you're opening up to this brand new change in your life, because you've realized and learned like where you have to let go, where you have to say no, I get this thing, like you're bleeding out your energy, your money, your time, your favors, and it was just like not serving you any good. You were feeling very discouraged and disappointed, not getting very far. These other cards here are just little minors. They're not getting very far. And then all of a sudden you get the majors. Majors, the sun, the moon, the hermit, and the death, and you have an Ace of Wands. So this is a big positive change for you, where I feel that it could be around work or financial security. Okay, there's creating something here, change, passions. All right, the Empress at the bottom of the deck. Talk about abundance. Followed by the Tower. Again, in order to get the abundance, in order to get to this place of healing, you may have had to go through a couple of Tower moments, big transformations, big endings. Same with Death card. So the Empress is showing here the value of yourself, self-worth, abundance, lots of healing. It's like she heals because she went through her Tower moment. She became very self-empowered, self-healing, because they go through a Tower moment. All right, let's see what your... Actually, I'm going to do your well-being cards. These are the Esther Hicks manifestation cards, because I feel like you're on to something very successful. You got the Six of Wands there. You got the Sun, King of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. There's something here that's very prosperous. You shine here, Sag. You definitely shine in your light. You're in touch again, divine feminine and divine masculine, the moon, the sun, Pisces and Leo. I feel like a lot of you are really led by your intuition, much more than you were in the past. It's like you learned by giving away more than you had. It's like you can't give from an empty cup, right? You've got to now fill your own. Well-being is my natural state of being. That's very Empress. Reach for the feeling of well-being first, and everything else will fall into place. Be selfish enough to follow your bliss, and you will tap into the natural, pure, positive essence of you. That's very self-explanatory, guys. This is yellow, which is solar plexus energy. Okay, you might want to look up that in your chakras, solar plexus. You've also got the sun here. So there is something with the solar plexus, our joy, our happiness, our essence. All right. Sagittarius, I want to wish you guys a great day. Thank you so much. Thank you for the likes, shares, and comments. I appreciate it. I will see you guys soon. Take care.